Yeah, hi everyone. This is Peter Jones in the UK again. Good morning still. Um, I wanted to give some feedback about seeds and the seeds community. And I'm going to use a template approach and use it in a diagnostic fashion. And I just want to kind of feedback what I've heard really about seeds. So, in particular, as far as onboarding goes, I think there's a lot of engagement around seeds. I think lots of people signed up to the wallet. People, I think, have been open about the kind of things that they're interested in. I don't know if there's an education team per se. There might be. I don't know if there's a welcome team. Maybe that's something that people just do on a generic basis. In other DAOs, they have both education teams and they have welcome teams. So that may or may not be a factor. But as I say, there does seem to be a lot of loyalty, I think, for seeds. So the kind of the onboarding stage, I think, has gone actually pretty well. I think if I reflect, I think the vision and the mission for seeds are right. And I think people have really signed up to those. So I think then if we move on to orientation and choosing a particular project, I think there are certain projects running within seeds that I think do have reasonable visibility, and I think people have gone and chosen those projects. So again, I think that's okay. I think we start to kind of struggle a bit more when we get onto contribution. The thing about contribution is that you kind of want to know, what does your contribution mean? Is there something coming back the other way? What does that thing coming back the other way mean? Maybe it's just experience, skills, knowledge. That could all be fine and good. But then I think we kind of get into a more serious and more difficult area where I don't see kind of particularly role holding going on. That is something that I haven't seen as yet. And that may be just because I'm quite new. I haven't really seen bounties being offered. I've seen people acknowledging one another, but I don't know the level of that and the scale of that. I don't know if that's sufficient for people who are in the seeds ecosystem and community. I do know that there seems to be a problem around the liquidity of seeds. That seems to have gone into a very confused state. My understanding of that, I think, is that the community is in abeyance at the moment and saying, we don't really know what to do here because we don't understand, there isn't clarity. I think particularly around this subject about the currency, you've got three currencies. I don't think that helps. But the next thing that we come on to from an exchange perspective, are people able to work with seeds and pay for bills? Can they pay for food using seeds? I suspect at the moment the answer is not. We're not going to worry about staking. That's for a different scenario. But I think these are some quite important and strategic issues that I think seeds needs to grapple with in a very clear way. I think if the community were asked, do you want to have a long drawn out discussion about this, or would you like to see a clear strategy? I think the answer is probably going to tend towards, let's have a look at a clear strategy. If any community is going to do consultation well, it's going to be seeds. Seeds should not worry about a strategy document that has missed out consultation, because I think that's something you guys are good at. So that's my current view, and hopefully that makes sense to people in the seeds community.